Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk. I have a picture that I don't know if I'm going to post it or not. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's the new year. My sweet daughter said she would help me clean up my craft room. It was one of the things I wished for Christmas. It is beyond. It is beyond. I have stuffed stuff where stuff shouldn't be stuffed, and I'm to the gills. So today I thought I'd bring you along to talk about making my January journal. Now, January I usually do or try to do Junk Journal January by Meg Journals. I haven't made a journal yet. It is literally the 5th of January. No journal. Lots of plans for journaling. No time. I have been spending every minute possible when not at work with Rue. And anyway, and she graciously came down and helped me clean for hours and organize and put stuff in bags. We have giant bags to go to the thrift store. We have giant bags to give in Happy Meal and giant bags to sell stuff. So, and no, we're not done. We made like a dent in a quarter of the room. So all of that to say, I need to make my journal. This is what it looks like so far. I have a pile of stuff that I pulled for the inside, which is way more than I need. And I'm struggling a little bit because I am going to make my, creative daily journal, but it's a junk journal, but I don't like all the pages the same size and all that kind of stuff. But I'm really wanting to make like a true junk journal. But if I'm going to make a true junk journal, I'm not going to use it for my daily journal because it'll have more than, the pages for January, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. You know my struggle. So I wanted to just talk to you about a cover because I think something in my brain, but I don't know what it is. And so I got out all my stuff to make a junk journal cover. This is my cover. Anyway, so I thought we'd talk about some of the options and kind of fiddle our way through here. Yeah, so because this is the stuff I save. Now this, and I've showed you some of these before because sometimes I go through them and I'm like, let's make a journal for my month. And these are always some of the options. Now this is a planner cover from years ago, Inkwell Press. I mean, it'd be really nice for January, actually. I mean, this is definitely an option. I would cut this flap off, I think. It's a beautiful blue already, which I love, but I also want to cover it, which is part of my issue. I obviously started putting paint on it. It already has an okay seam on it, or this part. Yeah. And it has another flip here. So I would probably cut this off. I don't need a closure. Anyway, this is an option. I'm going to put it in the maybe pile. This is a giant envelope that we got. That would make a beautiful fun journal. It's not the size I want, and I don't necessarily want to cut it down. I mean, I guess we could. I'm just trying to think kind of what I wanted. We are at almost 7. Yeah. And then this is really long, 11. This would actually work if we cut it down. This is too tall for me. And, it would look, whatever, something more like that, which is my normal size of kind of 6 by 9. We would, because this is wider, it's not just 6. We would be able to kind of refold this into, like a wider binding, but again, I'm really looking to cover it, and I don't know, then I wouldn't be able to use the envelope. I know, it's a lot in my brain. Okay, this is an old gift bag that I thought was stunning, and one day will definitely be made into the cover of a journal. This, however, is not January to me, but I absolutely love it. Here's some Tyvek envelopes. We'll kind of just keep these separate. We could make our whole journal out of this. I'm not feeling this. I do use this for my strips, sometimes down the middle. Here's a fun file folder. This would be a beautiful option. Again, we can fold a little bit in here to expand this spine a little bit. That would be really fun. But again, the colors are more springy to me. This is a clear cover that I took off of lip glosses and powder from Ross. It was a box, right? And the box slid in this way. And I knew at the time, it's like, oh, that's going to make an awesome journal cover one day, because I mean, look, you would just put it over something fun. I don't know, but it's not today. This is a little journal set or something I got actually from Walmart. It came in this really fun, the texture is fun on this plastic. I don't quite know how to explain it, but anyway, and look at this beautiful coloring. This would be gorgeous for January. Not necessarily the size I was thinking of though. So I think we're going to wait on that. This is a set of file folders that I have. They were like this teal color. I think there was a yellow one and a red one or something. This would be gorgeous. I don't know. Okay, this is obviously a Amazon. This is an Amazon envelope. And do you hear that? That has my definite interest. I've never made a journal out of this, so that would be very different for me. It's definitely junk. It qualifies as junk. We're going to put it in the maybe pile. Now, this is interesting because this is the bag I keep a lot of this stuff in. You can see in here there's another bag. I bought this bag, like I'm sure at the dollar store, specifically to make journals out of. This is a beautiful rip. I don't know what this material is. Plastic, you know how it's made, woven. But look at the design on it, you guys. And I even thought, like, if we cut it here, we could somehow, I don't know. So one day this will be a journal for sure. What else do we have? We have a file. We have another folder in here. Yeah, not going to do it. I think I can keep these up here and just show you like this, because I don't think anything in here. This is a plastic, it was spiral bound plastic notebook cover. But again, I don't know, the brown. Here's more Tyvek envelopes, or, US Postal. I'm going to put them all together so we know where they are. Now this is, again, if you've been here a while, you've already seen some of these because I get them out and I go through them. This was an old composition book that I just covered in scrapbook paper and tape, obviously, gutted it. This will obviously be a journal again someday. Hold on, little cover. Look at this one, you guys. Now, I will be honest, I almost chose this, but when I just did my flip through of last year, I chose a black and white polka dot planner cover for last January. And I think I almost chose this one. It was obviously between the two. And so, yeah, but beautiful and completely reusable old planner cover. So that will be fun. These are just, I don't know, hard cardstock planner stuff, coloring book. This was a coloring book, cover. Look at that though. Isn't that fun? Here's a little book I took the pages out of to use. This is a book cover. So none of these are pulling my fancy. Oh, this is a giant notebook I cut down. This was from Dollar Tree. This was just a 3-ring notebook. I took the rings out and cut it down to a size. That's going to be an amazing journal one day. This is an old planner cover, obviously, and here is an envelope. So none of this is going to make the cut. Yeah, this is my no pile. Okay, so we'll put it all back in here. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you, actually. as I'm looking at my choices and they're all in this bag, this speaks to my soul, which is, I'm sure, why I bought this bag also. So, I'm so sorry if it's crinkly, you guys. Let's see. It doesn't want to go in here. Why? What are you stuck on? You're stuck on something. Wow. I'm not too sure I could have made that more loud for you guys. So sorry. Oh, look, and here's a little girl sticker. She's like, oh, is it my turn to be in a journal? So this bag is going to get upgraded as the holder. This is now a maybe. Now, for whatever reason, it runs this way for me and not this way, but it would obviously be easier to cut it this way because you have a long strip. Interesting. Okay, this is a maybe. So my thought is, like, I would start with something and then cover it, right, with something, I don't know. So I'm really liking this. Unfortunately, like I said, I really like it this way. So I'd have to play with that and figure that out a little bit. I did bring one more thing down. I did go through and grab some of my fabric, and I found some pieces. I'm not going to piecemeal this sucker together though. So I have some of my fabric in a little bag like this, and not most of it speaks to me for January. This piece does, but it's not like big enough. So this piece isn't going to work. This is a rag. This is a dish towel. But I thought that was actually kind of fun. Now, I kind of feel like it's summery, but I also feel like it's kind of snowflakey. So I just have to tell my brain, snowflakey, not summery. It's very thin though. I mean, it's obviously a dish towel, right? So I don't know. You know, like if we covered this, I don't know how to cover this. This is not giving me what I want. This is not what I want. It's going back in the bag. I'm putting this little bag of material aside for right now, making sure oh, there's some, I didn't see that one. Okay. So this is what I'm drawn to right now, but I did find these. I had this one out, and then obviously I just found this one. Now these are way outside of my comfort. Oh God, I can't do that. Okay, we'll put that one away. That's not happening. That's not happening. Okay. This one is really pretty though. And so I didn't know if I had enough. This is really pretty, but it's not speaking to me and calling me right now. So it will go away. So that leaves us with a dish towel and a bag. And I'm really drawn to this. I'm really liking And I've seen some people make some stuff or make covers out of this. I've never made one. I feel like I'm up for the challenge. I don't know. And I don't know if this over this is going to give me, I think part of what I like about this is this, but I can't just use this as the cover. I mean, well, I could, we can do anything we want, right? I don't think this over this is, oh, that's interesting. I don't know, you guys. I obviously don't know what I'm doing, so that's really why I brought you along, because I want to kind of just walk through it with you guys. And it, like, sometimes we have to learn by doing. We don't know what we're doing. Obviously, we learn by watching other people too. Okay. I really like this. I'm going to do it. I don't know what do it means. This is obviously already cut. Oh my God. Okay, let's cut. Do I have anything? No, I do. Yeah, I don't care. I'm cutting like this. Okay. Okay. And then let's figure out, I don't know what to do with this. We're going to glue it down just so, right? Don't really know. Just so it's a little bit more stuck. Okay. I don't think any of this matters. I'm going to put like other stuff, right? I don't think this matters. My concern is it's going to show through. But if this shows through, the black's certainly going to show through. I wonder if we have to paint this first. No, I don't think we do. Okay, so let's just make some decisions about life. All right, I have to go to work in a little bit. I have my work clothes on, but a sweatshirt. I just put this away. I know. How big do we want this? I mean, I tend to go 9 by 6, so I think I'm going to make it 8. That would give me room for a binding, right? And I feel like maybe an edge over here, like let's do 8. I don't know what I'm doing, so we're just going to do it. There's no harm in anything because it's trash. Like, you know, I don't know if this will rip. I mean, in theory it should. I just don't really know what that inside. Oh, you guys. She moved my recycle. She was under my desk. She's like, what is under here? I'm like, okay, one is recycle, one is trash, one is, you know. She's like, oh my God. She's like, well, that makes sense now that you explain it. But she's like, why do you have 3 bags of trash under your desk? My little Ruru. All right, so that's recycle. Okay, so we're at 8. And then how tall do we want this thing? Yeah, I'm pretty close to a 9. My eye, right? That's kind of, let's go 9.5. Yeah. Now this has like this is puffy and this edge is not. So I'm actually going to cut some off each end. All right. So we'll use that. And then we'll mark. Yeah, I'm going to give myself a little wiggle room up here. I just don't know what I'm doing. So we're going to need to be able to All right, folks, there's the journal. So we are at 8, almost 8, 8. Yeah, and 9.5. Now, what I think I want to do, oh, look at that. It already has, oh God, would that be in the middle? Is that amazing? If that's, of course it's not in the middle, Allison. Why would that work out? Silly, silly girl. What if we did do that, though? What do we have then? Because that's a natural fold in the packaging. I don't know why it's there, but it is. What would that look like if we did that? Okay, now we're at just over 7. And we have an okay, I mean, it's only 1/2 inch, but should we try it? Let's try it. We're going to try it. I'm going to go with what the package is telling me it already wants to do. It's speaking to me, and it's like, I feel comfortable folding this way and being this size. And I'm listening. I'm here for it, little package. Okay, we have a journal. We have a journal. All right, now we also have a piece, not this piece. Well, I mean, that is a piece. Oh, I have another one, you guys. I have another full towel. Because this is not going to be big enough. What if it is? What if it all just works out? Oh. I mean, even if we needed to buy some room here, we could. Oh, you guys. Stop it, stop it, stop it. You know, sometimes life just works out. Sometimes it does. It just, well, let's be honest. Usually life just works out. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm so freaking excited right now. Okay. We have a journal. We have a journal, you guys. I'm gonna, it's fine. This is fine with me because we're gonna put a seam down here anyway. It's gonna be, you know, Tyvek is gonna go in here as well as maybe even a piece of cardstock because this is the natural seam of this and it is actually thinner. Like this part has a little bit of that weird padding. This actually does not. So it does need reinforcement. Holy cow. You guys, it's perfect. I'm going to iron this just to make my mother happy type thing. I mean, the crinkling's kind of cool, but if I iron it, I get a little extra, right? And then I don't know what order to do things in. I think we need to put the Tyvek in first. We need to put the Tyvek in first. Executive decision made. Let's take a strip of this envelope, and I am curious, is this tall enough? It certainly is. So we'll just do that. We'll just do that. Oh, you guys, I'm excited. Okay. I mean, it's way bigger than what we need. We could definitely just cut this sucker down, but that will give us what we need. Let's just glue that in. So we don't actually need that much. This is exciting because it's working. It won't be very exciting when it stops working. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so okay, I am going to need to leave you here in just a minute or two. We'll see how far we can get, but because I do have to go to work. So this will be part one. I'm not going to edit them together. I've been uploading a video for literally 3 days now, and it wasn't even edited together. So it's just my phone is at its, I think, capacity for brain work. Okay, so let's see if we can find our fold again. It's so nice that the packaging already kind of had this in here because it naturally leads it to want to fold there. Okay, there's that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And we might even have bought us enough room. We did. So that's what it could look like. I'm not, again, too sure if this is even strong enough still, but it's okay. We can still add a piece of pretty cardstock or something down the middle if we want. So you guys, yeah, I've never had like a soft cover journal. I'm looking up at my journals. I mean, they're all just cardstock paper or a binder I've already used. First time ever using an envelope for Junk Journal January. So super excited. So I do have the prompts printed out here. I will print them out on a piece of paper also probably, and I will do some of them. I'm not going to do all of them, but you know, the ones I want to do, I'll do. How about that? So I'm going to leave you here. Yeah, because my time's up. I need to get ready for work. So this will be step one of making my Junk Journal January creative daily journal. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing. Are you doing Junk Journal January? Are you doing a daily journal? Did you create some other journal system that's going to work for you in the new year? What are your plans for the new year? We will maybe talk about my plans in the new year in the next video. So I will bring you back for part two. All right. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're making memories, and I hope you're finding a way to document them. And I hope you're finding something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.